Okay, so this is a set tru chuck, we're going to center it up. And this is a stare at tenths indicator, pretty touchy. We're going to get this as close as we possibly can. Now, the thing with these is that if you're used to centering your work in a 4-jaw chuck, these are actually going to be exact opposite. And this is your adjustment hole. So when you tighten this down, it's going to pull the chuck this way. So we go to our low spot, which is right about there. So the low spot is actually here. It's not here, it's here. So we want to tighten this from what I can see here. Watch. We'll tighten up on this. Okay, we'll have to loosen these. So you got to loosen these a bit, but you need to keep them somewhat snug. Okay, and we're going to remember this spot because we're going to go to the opposite here. And we're just going to loosen this a little bit. See, look at that. Look what happened there. That is nearly perfect. Just that one little adjustment. That is so perfect. I don't think I want to change anything. That is like, that's it. So now the tricky part is tightening these up without this going out. Come on, there we go. So we're going to do that very gently. Okay, now that we snug those down, we're going to see what we got. Yeah, I think that's it. So let's see here. Okay, there's our little deal. So I think that little bit of movement is just, interference on there. I think we're right on. Just to be double, triple sure, let's reset this. So this would be like a low spot. Okay, let's do something here. Let's re-loosen this. Okay. Oh yeah. So this is a high spot. So we go right to our opposite. Now this is our high. This should be our low, right? No? I don't know, it looks pretty dang good. I mean, that's pretty darn stinking close. Because this is a tenths indicator, and if you're operating in tenths, I mean, that's extremely precise. So for this lathe, as old as it is, as used as it is, that is really darn stinking good. So let's see what happens when I tighten this up. I'll do it gently. Okay, we're still really good, so we'll tighten some more. It looks like we're still good. That's why I wanted this chuck, because I could do that. I'm a number chaser, I admit it. So we hit the brake. Now we're going to wrench down on it a little harder. Okay. Look at that. We are still, I mean, it's barely moving between two lines. So if that's a tenth, each line is a tenth, and we're moving barely between those two. That is like really good. I'm not going to get much better than that. Yep, so we're good. I mean, I'm going to tighten a little more off camera, but I got this pretty tight, and that is pretty dang good. That's why I got this tenths indicator. If I show you the other indicator, so you see there's the 0.001. So if I had this on there, this needle wouldn't move at all. A tenths indicator. Okay, so this is 0.001. The tenths indicator is 0.0001. And that's what I got on that. So that other indicator would not pick up that slight deviance, whereas this one will. So when I'm machining something, I'm going to be using this indicator. I'm not going to be using that indicator. So this one will be perfect. I'm not going to pick up the variance. The only time I'm going to use that indicator is if I have something that really has a super duper tight tolerance and I need it, you know, dialed in to within whatever. And, you know, in order to get that, it's going to be really hard with just a cutting tool to get this type of tolerance. You know, you're going to have to put the surface grinder on there and grind that to get that close. So I'll never be able to get that close with a cutting tool, is what I'm trying to say. So this is perfect. So now the chuck is set up. All I got left to do on this lathe is re-kachinga that filter screen, get it reinstalled, and then I can install my oil, and then I'm ready to start manufacturing the product that I have, which I'm not going to share ever on YouTube. Sorry, folks. This isn't about my business. This is about, you know, hobby, learning. Well, it's about the journey. It's about the trip. So that's what this is about. You know, I've talked about it in other videos. So this is great. I'm really happy with this. That drill bit, by the way, was $150. And I got it to re-drill the hole on the press. And I got this oversized because I was going to put a bushing in there. Well, now I've changed my mind. Since I've got the MIG welder, I'm going to MIG that hole up, and I'm going to re-drill it to the actual pin size, which is smaller than this. So I got to buy another drill bit, and that one's $150 too. So anyway, that's it for this little video. I will see you on the next video.